Hey everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Talking with Todd. My name is CJ Pierce, and I am joined today, by the namesake of the show, Dr. Todd Hernandez. How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well. It's good to be back. We took a
It's been
couple of
while.
weeks off, vacation, holidays, but it's good to be back here.
Yeah. Okay, so before we get into the show, all right, 2 days ago, I was in town Archibald at like 4 o'clock in the morning and stopping at the gas station to get milk. And I open the door and there's a radio ad going, and all I hear is, "Hello, I'm Dr. Todd Hernandez, president of Northwest State Community College." And I was like, I know that guy.
At
This is
4
like
a.m.?
At 4 a.m. on I don't know, whatever radio station to pick up in Archibald. And it was just Todd's voice, just nice and soothing for everybody who was listening to the radio
I
at
think
4 o'clock in the morning.
why you were out at 4 a.m. is a whole nother episode we need to talk
Finals. I was writing finals and then
okay.
went to go get milk because like at this point you're not gonna sleep. So
Okay.
So that was definitely an interesting experience. But speaking of finals, all right, we are approaching the end of the semester, and I know you have some stuff to say. Kind of summing up this semester to students, and also as an encouragement to finish strong.
Yeah, certainly. So unfortunately, by the time most people see or hear this, they'll already be in the midst of the finals. But the finals, it's a good name for it, right? It's the final stretch. Just wake up every day, do the work, get it done, and finish, complete. We're there. Get a break. I wish everybody happy holidays. I'm for one, looking forward to it. But it's also a time, it's the end of the year, it's the final month of the year, and it's also a time for reflection. At least I like to spend some time reflecting. And I think back to all of the things that as a community college, as a community, we've accomplished this year. And it's been a rough 18 months, right? And actually the last couple of weeks that's been coming out, people are stressed, and so just got to remember. But some of the highlights from this past year, we got a 10-year reaccreditation from the Higher Learning Commission. We had our first in-person commencement, celebrated the success of 190 learners in May, and that was nice. 50th celebration. We've continued our journey as a college to become more inclusive with our Achieving the Dream strategies, and just we've furthered our mission as a college. So I'm really grateful and humbled by everything that we've done this year. And by all accounts, the learners are pulling through. I've talked to a number of faculty that have just said that the learners that they've had this fall have been more resilient and more excited to be here and just interested in learning the content than they've seen in a while. So it's been a rough 18 months. COVID, it's a dirty word to me anymore, but we're being resilient. We're getting through, and we will.
It really is. I mean, it has been a crazy 18 months, and we've kind of been able to like chronicle that on our show as the show's matured. We've had all those things that took place. We've talked about it here. So it's been kind of cool getting to be a part of everything, getting to see how, really just the human spirit is resilient, and we fight through all this stuff that's going on. And also, like, as this season ends, like, we get to see, a hope for a better tomorrow, as we continue to take strides towards normalcy, whether or not that's a word we can use anymore. So yeah, definitely. So getting towards the end of the year, all right, we talked about finals, we talked about 2021. There's some events this like 2-week span between now and the end of really when the campus shuts down for the winter break. So let's touch on the couple of things that are going on for these next couple of weeks, and then let's take a look at 2022.
Okay. So commencement, Monday, December 20th. We are doing an in-person commencement. We're going to mask up. We've talked to the Henry County Health Department, and they've given us some guidance on how to do that. It is also hybrid. If you're a staff or a student, faculty member that doesn't want to come and be in person, we're going to offer that option. But that's kind of the end of year culmination. We also have an emeritus dinner that same evening. Sue Dirk, who was a trustee for the college for several decades, she decided not to renew, and she received emeritus status. So we're going to celebrate her and all of the other emeritus staff, faculty, and trustees that same evening. And then we reach the 23rd. That's our last day on campus, closing down. Obviously, finals are next week, and then we'll be back January 3rd.
It really is, celebrate the end of all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So commencement's coming up, and I think we're going to be there for that. That's going to be a cool event. That's going to be a lot of students getting to celebrate the end of a journey here at Northwest State, but also the beginning of whatever is next, whether that's a bachelor's degree or just going into the workforce or whatever it is. 2022, it's just a few days away.
Well, let me ask you a question quick before we get to that.
Before we get there?
You reflect on the past year. What's kind of been your favorite event as part of the community college, or our favorite episode, or what are you excited of?
That's totally a good question. I think you flipped the script on me there. I got to think a little bit. My job's normally asking questions, not answering them. It's been a trying, troubled year in some ways, but it's also been a really awesome year. We've gotten to see a lot of really cool stuff, especially here on campus. There's been events again for the first time, which has been really a blessing to me. Like this is Northwest Ohio. If the college isn't doing something, most of the time nobody is. So we've gotten to come back to in-person events. We got to do all the stuff that Mike Jacobs is doing with the student activities stuff. We've got to have a lot of really cool people on the show. If you guys haven't listened, Plug for the Stuff podcast. We've had people get awards on the show, which I think was probably one of the coolest moments that we've had on a full length. Todd was unfortunately not able to join us for that one, but really the relationship we've grown with the campus community, and I know it's cheesy to say that the highlight of my 2021 here at Northwest State is all you guys that watch, but it really is. I mean, I know we get to talk to people in the hallway. I get questions about the stuff that's going on campus. Hey, can you ask Todd this for me? It's like it's kind of like you're a far off celebrity, and we get to have that personal relationship with you. But really, I mean, at the beginning of 2021, coming out of 2020, which was itself a whole thing, I think as people started to lose hope that the world was going to be okay again. Mm-hmm. I know I did. I know 2020, that New Year's of 2021 was like, it kind of was like, maybe we'll see real life again. But it wasn't a hopeful, it was just a thought. I think coming through 2021, rebuilding in a way, that we've been able to see a hope for life again. Mm-hmm. And I really think that beyond all of this, like that's really been the highlight of 2021 for me, is like this rebuilding of hope as people as a whole, especially here at Northwest State, getting to see it with all the staff, faculty, and learners. So yeah, there's my cheesy answer, and that's probably my highlight of 2021 thus far. That, and I'll finish my bachelor's degree in like
I was just going to say that, fair enough, but you are graduating.
I'm
with your
graduating.
I'll
have my bachelor's degree finished. It's been a long time coming. I started off here at Northwest State in the fall of 15. So you can do the math on that, and you can figure out that I am old. Actually, I'm not that old, but CCP student, and started off here. My journey of college started here, and in some ways, I'm still here, and I really have appreciated the Northwest State's impact on my education thus far. Yeah.
As far as 2022 goes, so specific events and not really much to name, mm-hmm. But I am looking forward to serving our students, serving our learners, serving our campus community. We've entered into a contractual agreement on a building in Van Wert, city of Van Wert, so we're expanding our services to the Van Wert and Paulding counties, the population that just isn't getting served real well. We're continuing our Achieving the Dream efforts, so that we can better serve all of our learners. So just a lot of big things going on, but right now I want to celebrate. We got through 2021. Mm-hmm. We're almost there, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. Because one thing the pandemic has taught me, Northwest Ohio, people here are resilient, and we find a way. We get it done. So my outlook for the future is very bright and optimistic.
Me too. Well, I feel like that's probably a good place to end this episode of Talking with Todd.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for watching. Check us out wherever you're seeing this. You can find more information about Northwest State Community College at northweststate.edu. And from me, from our crew and the other guys at Nineveh Media, as well as Dr. Todd Hernandez, happy holidays and peace out.